Serious lifters are quite similar, and if you wish to achieve physique excellence, it will be wise to adopt some of their behaviors. First of all, what you'll find in these individuals is that they usually have a burning desire to succeed, and they never settle for mediocrity. They always set high standards for themselves, and they pursue the gym like it's a freaking war zone. Pure focus, pure dedication, pure energy, and you can feel the vibe. You can feel the fire. You can see the passion. This is what it's all about. Not necessarily their genetic gifts. It's not their God-given talent. It is their mindset and way of approaching training and learning. These lifters are truly married to the iron. They are dedicated to lifting game, not for the short term, not for a shortcut, not for a 30-day challenge, but for many, many years. And they always try to better themselves at every opportunity. In fact, many times they will set standards for themselves that the herd would find to be unrealistic. But they usually succeed. In fact, when they do succeed, it ends up setting new standards for the general population. And that's when we start seeing what average people were actually capable of. Like I said, it's not the genetics in most cases. Certainly, people who are naturally good at something will be drawn to a specific activity. That is correct. But I would say most serious lifters, and that probably includes you as well, are average. Average, just like everyone else. Just like me, just like you, just like most natural fitness YouTubers who make YouTube videos. Do you honestly think the majority of them have crazy genetics, that they're freaks of nature? Usually no. We all have gifts and weaknesses, and we need to accept that. And of course, stop comparing ourselves to other men. But what I'm trying to suggest is that it's not the blessed genetics of the body that compose a serious lifter. It's the enhanced mind, if you will. Not through drugs, not through some bullshit motivational speech, but actually putting in the work year in after year out and getting that reference experience and dedicating yourself to actually fucking learning. Being serious for once in your life. Have you ever talked to a serious lifter in person? Do you notice that their mannerisms are different? Do you notice that they're willing to sacrifice things that most people would not be willing to give up? You think of the classic example of a guy eating chicken breast and broccoli and brown rice, right? Bring that to a motherfucking restaurant. What does it take to get to that level? Extreme willpower and discipline. Wanting it bad enough. Not settling for less. Not making fucking excuses. It's this idea of trying to better yourself at every opportunity to be the best version of you. This is what serious lifters have in common. And when they're able to channel that energy and apply it to other aspects of their life, you find someone who is truly in a great place. Someone who excels at physique and life mastery. It is the mind-body connection, the physical and the mental. Does that make sense? You see this in serious lifters. They have serious fucking discipline and willpower. They will go to the gym if there's a snowstorm. They're not going to sit in their house watching TV when there's work to be done. They're not going to skip a workout because they feel tired. They show up, they do the fucking work, and they don't complain. And of course, sometimes they have different objectives. They can calibrate according to what their goals may be. And that's cool. Everybody's got different goals. But the point remains, these people are truly dedicated to the iron. And as Rich Piana would say, may he rest in peace. They will do whatever it goddamn takes. And that's just a reality situation. Those who aren't serious, they're going to make up excuses. They're going to blame their genetics for everything. They're going to give up when something's not going their way. They don't try to find an alternate path. Their mind has not been refined yet. But the serious lifter, even if he's down, even if he's in a low place in life, even if he's not getting the best results, he still tries to find an alternative path. He does not give up, and he usually does not resort to drugs either, as a little shortcut, okay? Like I said, this is a long-term thing. And in order to be successful, you have to be consistent. And I really mean that. You have to do your fucking workouts every single week. You can't be skipping. You can't be yo-yoing on your diet. You can't be jumping from one fad to the next, okay? You have to be consistent in your training. You have to be consistent in your learning. You have to be consistent in all walks of life if you actually want to succeed. And you'll always see this in serious lifters. extreme discipline, extreme willpower, extreme consistency. These are the three things that can make or break you. Do not underestimate the power of the mind. Don't think this is only a physical problem. You have to change on all levels, okay? And it goes much beyond your form. It goes much beyond your strength training strategies. There is a specific psyche that goes into this. Some would call it the deluded mind. Some would call it the unconventional mind. Some would even call it the real mind, because it's one that's unrestrained. Is this a little bit too out there for you? Do you resonate with what I'm saying? You feel me? If so, leave your comments down below, because I'm going to wrap this up real soon. What I'm trying to get at here is that you got to stop feeling sorry for yourself, okay? And understand that your potential is so much higher than you think it is, okay? Stop settling for less. Stop making excuses on why you can't succeed. Always try to better yourself. Always try to find a new path. Even if you fail 1,000 fucking times, keep trying over and over and over and over and over again. Don't give up. Remain consistent. And have that passion. Have that fire in your eyes. You'll find that you make the best fucking gains when you really want it. And you feel it. You feel that vibe. You feel that energy. The moment you start feeling too comfortable, the moment you start feeling like a zombie, low energy, you're not going to make the best of gains. So get that fire back inside you. Find out what ignites you, what brings you back to the iron. That same sensation that you had when you first began lifting. The same sensation that you had when you were a novice lifter. Or if you still are one, you probably already have this, all right? If you can maintain the fire for many years and ride out the wave of gains, that, my friend, is when you can seriously call yourself a serious lifter. It's not about what you do today. It's about what you do over a long period of time. And that, my friend, takes a lot of fucking discipline and commitment to the game.